Musician Johnnie Mikel has a Billboard Top 40 track and just launched a brand new EP. And he's not even 21 yet. It's casual. What's next for the musician? Well, stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Everything. Well, guys, welcome back to another mini spotlight. You're actually watching the music video for Johnnie Mikel's Come With Me new single. But before we get into that, I'm your host, Morgan Willett. You can find me on Twitter at Morgan_Willett. And here, joining me, the star of this music video. Johnnie, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. Well, before we get started, let's tell everyone where they can catch up with you on social media.
Yeah, I'm on everything. I'm Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that fun stuff, just at Johnnie Mikel.
Easy.
Yeah, it's
Easy.
Simple. It's, yeah.
Easy. I like it. I like it. You know, musicians like to get crazy now with social media.
Well, my name's pretty unique too, so it's
true.
like never taken on anything, so that's like a plus.
That's a plus. All right, well, let's talk. There's so much going on with you right now. New EP, Night of Your Life, just came out last week.
Yeah.
How excited were you?
Oh, I was like so excited to finally put this out. You know, I've been working on it for like over a year, just writing and recording out here in LA. So like finally being able to put it into the world and hearing what everyone has to say has just been like such a good feeling for me.
How long has this process been? It's like, when did you first start it and now it just came out last week?
Yeah, well, working on the EP was like just over a year.
Okay.
But yeah, I've been working out of LA, I guess, for like a couple years now, just on music and stuff. So writing, recording, yeah, I've gotten into producing a little bit.
Okay.
So,
You do a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
I
just
like
a little
it.
bit of everything. Yeah, for sure.
Well, I have to say, so the single we just listened to, Come With Me, so fun. It just, literally, I just want to go to a club, dance.
Oh, yeah.
What was the inspiration behind that song?
You know, exactly that, actually. I think that it's supposed to just be like this feel-good track. And I think that it's got a cool like underlying message about it. It's kind of just like, you know, leave your inhibitions behind and just be yourself and, you know, go out, have the night of your life. So yeah, it's just like good vibes all around.
I have to agree with that. Well, I mean, the music video seemed so fun. Were you kind of the main creative thought behind it, all that?
Actually, yeah, and it was so good to have that creative like freedom with everything. So I like met with my creative team and like I kind of had this concept. I was like, I want it to be like I'm in this club or something, and then I wake up and then there's Polaroids, and we kind of just like worked out a bunch of different ideas, and yeah, creating that was a lot of fun. So
what was it like filming your own music video? I'm thinking like if I got to film my own music video, I'd be like throwing glitter, I don't know, but how fun was that? Like,
oh, it was like so surreal. It was like obviously a dream come true for like any musician. So like I just felt like I was like a dream. I don't know. It was so surreal. It was so much fun though. Yeah. And the energy on set was incredible. So I was blessed to be working with some really amazing people.
I mean, what are your friends? Like, you're 20, about to turn 21. I mean, not a lot of 20-year-olds have their own EP, their own single, their own top 40 track. What do they say about kind of your success?
It's so funny. Well, actually, a lot of my friends are in music too.
Okay, so
like we all kind of have something in common. But I do have some friends back in Nashville that are just like, you know, college students and stuff, not involved in music at all. And it's so interesting. Like everyone's like having fun and talking about what's going on in their life, and I'm just like, yeah, you know, I was at the studio today. And everyone just kind of like, oh, okay, I can't relate, but that's awesome.
Casual.
So yeah, so it's a little bit different, but yeah, they're all super supportive of me, so I'm very thankful for that.
Amazing. So how many songs on this EP, and when will we get to hear more?
There's 5 songs on the EP. There's Come With Me, and then 4 brand new tracks, which I'm so excited about. And then I'm also dropping a new single next month.
Oh.
So I'm just going to keep dropping stuff all year long.
Just surprises every month.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, there's so much new stuff coming out. So.
That's so exciting. Well, I know you're big on social media. I'm sure you have a ton of fans. Have you heard any feedback from the single you have released? Yeah,
it's been so like intense. I'm like so glad that everyone loves the stuff. I mean, after I've spent so much time on it, of course, that's what I wanted to hear. But yeah, everyone's really, really into the music and really connecting with it. So I'm really grateful for that.
Do you ever get told that you remind people of a certain musician? I can't decide what vibes I'm getting, but I feel like...
I get David Bowie.
Okay, I could see that a little bit. Okay. That's not a bad thing to
no,
be compared
no,
to.
he's incredible. David Bowie's like phenomenal. He's one of my biggest inspirations.
Yeah. Well, speaking of inspirations, you know I have to touch on Britney Spears.
Oh, yes.
His social media, his Instagram says he can't be friends with anyone unless they like Britney.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I am also the biggest Britney
fan.
fan.
And I'm so excited to hear that because, like, I feel like I'd never meet any Britney fans.
Well, you have one right here.
That's incredible.
What's the favorite Britney song of yours?
It's so tough to pick. I'd have to go with "Gimme More." I know that's such a classic. Like it's classic though.
It is a classic. See, I would have to go "Toxic."
Oh yes.
It's okay. Well, I hope one day in the future Britney watches this and y'all could partner on something.
I will die when she sees this. I'm gonna be like on the floor. Yeah.
I mean, okay. So say you did a duo with Britney.
Yes.
Would you sing "Gimme More"? Or would you pick something a little different?
Oh, that's a good question. I might do "Oops" just to get to do like the choreo, like all that. Like, oh yeah, I mean, I'm here for that.
I hope that happens just so I can say that I inspired that.
Well, you're gonna be a part of it too. Yeah, you're gonna be a part of it too.
I'll be in the background like a dancer. I can't sing to save my life, but I can do some background.
Okay, that's cool.
Things for you guys. Well, speaking of dancing, so I know in the music video we watched, there is a lot of dancing from you. Have you always kind of had the rhythm, or is this something you learned as you started singing?
You know, I've kind of like always just loved music. I grew up in a very like musical household. Like none of my parents or like anything like that were in music, no family members, but I mean my dad was always playing his old records growing up, so I was kind of like in this household where music was just always like this really like, I don't know, just this big thing that was always going on. So I think that it's just kind of natural to me. It's never something like I've never taken a dance class or anything. So
really,
yeah,
so self-taught.
Yeah, it's just like freestyle stuff, though. I mean, yeah.
I mean, that's better than like what I would do if somebody was like freestyle. So you definitely have some rhythm, that's for sure.
Thank you so much.
Well, I'm excited. I also saw, this is also very exciting, Nickelodeon Fresh Faces played your music video.
Yeah.
What was that like, seeing your face on something as big as Nickelodeon?
That again was like such a dream come true. Like I knew about it a couple days before.
Okay.
And then I was obviously so pumped about it, and then like it never really hit me until it actually came on the TV. Like I was like tuning in, I was just like, oh cool, okay, and then like my face popped up and I was like, this is really happening. And of course like my phone starts blowing up, and I was with a lot of fans and my family and my friends at the time, so it was really
sure that, I mean, so many big names have come from Nickelodeon too, especially in the music world.
For sure. So it's such an honor, for sure.
Yeah, that's amazing. And then you can say you got your start with Nick as well, kind of. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, I saw you have a radio tour coming up. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so I am so excited. Like, Come With Me has done so well at US Radio, so I am so excited to finally like hit the road and get to thank all the DJs like face to face who have been playing my music, and you know, get to gather some more fans for sure across the nation. So I'm really excited about that, and hopefully along the way I'll be playing some actual shows as well.
Amazing.
So yeah, it's gonna be a busy year on the road.
Do you know like any places you'll be stopping yet, or is that kind of still in the works?
It's kind of like in the works.
Okay.
But yeah, I know that I think we're gonna try to just do like national, just like everywhere. So
fun road trip.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited for it. Being on the road is actually like my favorite.
If you had to pick one place to play a show out of anywhere, where would it be?
You know, I bet New York's really cool.
Ooh, that would.
Yeah.
Like Madison Square Garden might be a little big, but like dream big.
Keep on dreaming. Yeah, I love it.
One day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Amazing. Well, one more thing I think that is so interesting, because I think it's awesome when musicians really give back. And I know you do something with an organization called the One Word Foundation. So tell us a little bit about that. How did that come about?
Yeah, so the One Word Foundation is something that I actually started a couple years ago, and it's based off of a song of mine called One. And it's like a very message-driven song. It's all about how, you know, one word, one, you know, voice or anything can make such a difference. And I was so inspired by this song when I wrote it. So, you know, I like really wanted to find a way to give back with my music, because it honestly is like where my heart is. Like I love like just the message of being yourself, being kind to other people. So I created the foundation, and through it I've been able to play for, you know, Boys and Girls Club locations and different like community events and stuff like that all across the nation. So it's been a really, really good way to kind of spread that message and, you know, give back a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, that's awesome, especially using your kind of platform to help others.
Of course, yeah, that's
everyone
so
out there could learn a little bit from
for
that.
sure, yeah.
So
yeah,
amazing. amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so warmed right now.
Oh, that is so nice.
Well, okay, before we wrap up, any future plans you want the fans to know about? What can they keep an eye open for in the future for you?
A lot of new music this year, and definitely trying to hit the road this year at some point. So like probably like summer or this fall, like I'll definitely be doing a lot of shows, I think.
Will you be partnering with anyone you think on these shows?
Most likely, yeah. I have a couple of things like in the works, so like we're working on that right now. So yeah, I'm really excited for it.
Amazing, amazing. Well, one last time, where can everyone catch up with you on social media so you don't miss any of this new music coming out?
Yeah, so it's Instagram at Johnnie Mikel, Twitter at Johnnie Mikel, Facebook Johnnie Mikel.
It's easy,
Everything
people.
is
You
just
can't
at
miss
Johnnie
it.
Mikel.
There you go. Well, thank you so much for joining with us.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see what's next for you.
Yeah.
And I will see you at Madison Square Garden with Britney Spears.
Oh, sounds good. Yeah.
It's fine. Well, guys, thanks so much for tuning in for another mini spotlight. I'm your host, Morgan Willett. Catch up with me on Twitter at Morgan_Willett. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.